Well, it definitely keeps you guessing. I mean, first she confesses to murder, and then she says she's innocent.
Well, the Julie I know is the one that helped the guards and rescued Christina instead of running when she had the chance.
Julie did a decent thing returning Christina. Yeah, that was nice, but that doesn't make her innocent.
Oh, no one said it did, but you should cut her some slack.
Well, Scott and Lucy must have been grateful to see Julie. I mean, can you imagine? They must have been going out of their minds when Christina was missing.
Yeah, that's got to be one of the worst things, not being able to help your own kid.
We won't stop till we find a way to save Neil.
You know, and the bone marrow drive has just been amazing.
Well, we need to take it to more locations in the city so more people can donate.
Well, I can contact some local businesses.
Hey, maybe they'll let us set up at the waterfront clinic.
Yeah.
Thank you. Both of you. I've got some research to do. I'll see you guys later.
Mm-hmm. See ya. You haven't told him, have you?
Matt, his heart's already breaking. How can I possibly tell him Neil is really Frank's son? Really happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. For a split second, I thought maybe it was all just a bad dream.
I wish I could say it was. But the baby's gone, Courtney.
Hey.
Hey, Courtney, hi. Nice surprise.
Yeah, I needed to get out for a while, so. Can I come in?
Yeah, sure. Come on in.
Thanks. Oh, that's a sweet little bear. Is it yours, huh?
Yeah, I was buying Neil a toy on one of those internet websites, and I came across this for the baby, and I couldn't resist. Courtney.
Baby's gone, Frank. What are we gonna do now?
Order. I'll have order here. If there are any more outbursts, I will clear this room. I will not tolerate inappropriate behavior in my courtroom.
Cooper just recanted his written confession. He said that Julie did it.
Mr. Leopold, are you ready to continue?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Cooper, did you or did you not sign this confession?
Yeah, that looks like the one I signed. But only because they made me.
Who made you?
Julie's psychiatrist and her husband. They came to visit me at the prison hospital and threatened to sick pit bull on me if I didn't cooperate.
Dr. Locke and Dr. Ramsey threatened you with a dog?
No. Pit bull isn't a dog as in man's best friend. He's a dog as in subhuman inmate who had already rearranged my face once before.
Did you ever tell anyone at the prison you were threatened?
No.
Or at the hospital where you claim this devious plan was carried out?
No, but...
Oh, and so now suddenly, after giving a signed affidavit stating that you murdered John Kanellos, you decide that your confession was coerced?
That's right.
Well, isn't it possible that you realize the ramifications of admitting that you're a murderer and then change your story?
No, that isn't possible at all.
Then why are you changing your story?
Because of Kevin Collins.
Dr. Kevin Collins?
Yeah, he's a shrink, but I try not to hold that against him. Especially since he helped me realize how wrong it would be to accept blame for a murder I knew Julie committed.
Could you tell the court how Dr. Collins coerced you into withdrawing your confession?
He didn't. Oh, he has tried to mess with my head. But I know my own mind, and I did not kill John Kanellis.
Can you tell us where you were the night of the murder?
Let me see. I remember I was in an institution.
A mental institution, to be exact.
If you're trying to imply that I'm a nutcase, remember you're the one who called me up here, chump.
No further questions.
Your witness, Miss Jensen?
Your Honor, did I have asking about escaping from Concord? He did it before, and he could have done it again the night of the murder.
Look, I'm the lawyer here. I know what I'm doing. We've got to get him off the stand as soon as possible, see what Dara does,
Jensen?
and then we work on damage control.
Exactly how did Dr. Locke and Dr. Ramsey force you into signing this confession?
Well, they promised to get me transferred into a nice, cushy mental facility. Well, I suggested they stuff it, but then they said if I didn't cooperate, they'd say I was trying to escape.
Any chance you withdrew your confession because you decided Dr. Locke and Dr. Ramsey couldn't keep their promise to you?
What, are you kidding? After all the money Ramsey got from Julie?
Testimony indicates that you brainwashed Julie into committing murder. Did you order her to kill John Kanellos?
No, the order was to kill Joe Scanlon. He was the next victim in Kevin Collins' book, General Homicide.
And why was he killed?
He was wearing the same costume as Scanlon. Julie messed up. But you gotta hand it to her. She always followed orders.
No further questions.
Before I begin, I'd like to inform the court that I'm now treating this witness as hostile.
So noted.
You stated that it was ludicrous that I could have escaped from a maximum security institution at will to commit murder and not get caught.
That's true.
But haven't you indeed escaped from such an institution before?
Yes.
Not once, but twice?
Clever, wasn't I? But 3 times would have been pushing it, don't you think?
You claimed to be at Concord Mental Facility on the night that John Kanellis was murdered. Isn't it true that their last bed check is at 9 p.m.?
Yeah.
John Kanellis was murdered long after 9 o'clock. So the truth is, you could have escaped again and killed John Kanellis.
Objection. Counsel is speculating.
Sustained.
No further questions.
You may step down.
Your Honor, defense requests adjournment. We have no other witnesses prepared at this time.
Court is adjourned until 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Do you really think you could get away with murder?
I didn't kill anyone.
Jury's heard the truth now. Say bye-bye to freedom, sis.
It won't go away, Frank. This ache inside of me, no matter how much I tell myself not to think about it, it's still there. And you can feel it too. I see it in your eyes.
It's gonna take time to heal for both of us.
You know, when we first decided that I should get pregnant, I was mostly concerned about finding a cure for Neil. That was the most important thing. But, this baby came to mean so much more. It brought us together. It was our baby. And now she's gone.
Hey, we still have each other. And Neil.
But for how long? How much longer do we have our son?
Oh, Courtney.
No. None of this would have happened if Karen hadn't run me off the road. She's responsible. going to pay.
Courtney, I know Karen, and so do you. She would never intentionally hurt you or your baby.
But she did, Frank. She killed our child.
You can't honestly believe Karen set out to destroy a baby that could save Neil.
She was your baby, too.
Yes, she was. And I don't think for 1 second that Karen is to blame.
Well, somebody has to take the blame.
Courtney, look, sometimes bad things happen and no one is at fault.
Somebody has to be responsible, and in this case, it's Karen.
Look, can't we lay off going after Karen?
Why are you so suddenly protective of her?
If I'm protecting anyone, it's you.
What do you mean by that?
Going after Karen is not going to bring back our baby. It's only going to cause you more pain. So let's try to put our loss behind us and focus on Neil.
Okay, I'll try. But what I need more than anything at this moment is for you to hold me.
Is this okay?
It's just what I need.
Anything I could help with?
Oh, I've got it handled, thanks.
Maybe I could enter the data from the bone marrow drive into the National Registry.
I finished it already during my lunch break.
Oh, you must be hungry. Want to grab a bite over at the recovery room?
Thanks, but I'm right in the middle of this research about radiation options for Neil.
Something new?
Scanlon. Oh, that's great news. Thanks. Oh, well, our bone marrow drive turned up a donor for a patient in Texas.
Oh, must give you mixed emotions.
Well, I keep hoping for good news for Neil, you know. But at least there may be a donor out there somewhere.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you really?
Yeah, I said I'm fine. Can we drop it?
I should have known. I couldn't trust Cooper. Julie, you haven't lost, and you're not going to. Christina was in my arms. I should have run when I had the chance.
Hey, you told me I was the reason you didn't do that, remember? Which is why I will find a way for us to be together.
Ed Cooper's a nut.
Yeah, I almost feel sorry for Julie.
I don't know who I'm angrier at, Greg Cooper or Rachel Locke.
You happy?
I'm only trying to help you, Julie, not hurt you.
Is this how you help all your patients? Or only those who dare to fire you?
Just had to do it, didn't you? Had to do your best to try to send the woman I love to prison for the rest of her life.
I was just trying to protect you, Chris.
Hey, get it through your head. I don't want or need your protection.
Aiming your hostility at the wrong person, aren't you, Chris?
Gee, I don't think so, Doc.
Well, it seems to me that Rachel Locke is the real reason Julie's defense is falling apart.
You know, Julie doesn't get a lot of help from anyone in there today. But I'm not going to give up on her.
Hey, do you think that there's any way that the defense could recover from this?
It's a long shot. I've got to call Lucy. I got to check on Christina.
How's the irony of ironies? Julie saving Christina's life.
Well, even murderers can love babies.
We must be feeling pretty good. Almost single-handedly destroying Julie's defense. You know, I didn't know you were into such dramatic power plays, Dr. Collins.
I'm not doing any of this for my own ego, Doctor.
Look, I know we've had our differences. Up to now, I considered them professional. Today, you made it personal, and I won't forget that.
It's the event of the year.
Dance with me.
All My Children's Crystal Ball.
Congratulations on the turnout.
The glamour.
You look sensational.
The excitement.
Is this going to be a surprise announcement?
And the scandal.
What's in the envelope? Something that could ruin my entire life.
By invitation only, All My Children's Crystal Ball continues ABC Daytime.
Courtney, I better get some protection.
No.
Hey, come on. The doctor said you shouldn't get pregnant yet.
Let's do something to make up for the accident.
No, I am not going to let you put your own life in danger. You mean too much to Neil. And to me.
Yeah, it says here there's an immune-suppressing drug that may allow cancer victims to receive bone marrow transplants from poorly matched donors without suffering life-threatening complications. Here, take a look at that.
Yeah, Karen, it's still in the experimental stage, okay?
Well, maybe we could contact the author.
Karen, I'll tell you what, why don't you do that, and I'll just keep reading here, okay?
Is this the way it's going to be, Joe?
What? Karen, I know you're trying to help, but, you know, I'm trying to concentrate here, and it's difficult to do when you keep interrupting me.
You used to appreciate my help.
Karen, this isn't about you.
I didn't mean to imply that it was. I'm concerned about Neil, too.
Well, I know you are, but these articles, you know, they're dense, and I really need to concentrate on them.
Well, maybe I should continue my work in the cafeteria.
Okay.
Trust me, Chris. Have faith in me, Julie. What an idiot I was.
We both knew putting Cooper on the stand would be a gamble.
Yeah, a gamble you wanted to take.
Yeah, that's right. You know what? All the other decisions have been mine as well, Chris. And you know what? That's added up to enough reasonable doubt to get Julie acquitted.
Well, isn't it nice that you feel so confident?
It'd be nice if we shared that confidence.
Well, I might if David Bordiso were around to buy off the jury, just like you promised.
We don't need DV.
Well, we need something.
What we need is a way to stop Kevin Collins from his obsessive need to interfere in Julie's life.
You know something? You can blame Kevin Collins all you want. But you set yourself up and you blew it. Why don't you just admit that and take yourself off the case?
Rachel made a deal with Cooper.
If Cooper is telling the truth this time.
Do you think he is?
I think so. What surprises me is that Rachel underestimated him enough to get caught.
She figured there wouldn't be any consequences since Cooper's so unreliable.
But the jury won't forget what they heard.
Well, then hopefully that means a dangerous person will not be released.
When I picture Julie holding Christina, dangerous just doesn't come to mind.
I have to agree with you there. You know, usually I trust my gut instinct when it comes to reading people, but now It just seems like there's something going on with Julie. Something none of us sees.
Well, if anyone knows anything, it's Rachel Locke. I'm gonna pay her a little visit and find out what it is.
Get your own crystal ball keepsake by visiting abc.com, part of the Go Network.
You're invited to the biggest party of the year.
Congratulations on the turnout.
All My Children's Crystal Ball.
May I have this dance?
Experience the excitement.
This is going to be a surprise announcement.
Share the romance.
Will you marry me?
You won't believe what happens.
Oh, God!
By invitation only, All My Children's Crystal Ball continues ABC Daytime.